This is the Simpit, this is Michi Hoyer, and welcome everyone to the Assetto Corsa Competizione pre-beta release number 4. So we are sitting already in the car, the new Ferrari GT3, sort of Ferrari 488 GT3 to be precise, around the Hungaroring. Those are the new features of the release, of the 4th release or early release of the beta access of Assetto Corsa Competizione. But that is not the only thing, and we have finally the option to host unique servers, to host personal servers, to host multiplayer servers that is cut across to our personal liking. And big shout out to Dennis Lindblad, who has opened the server up for us. It's called Michi Hoyer, and you guys are free to join this. So we have a 75-minute warm-up or 75-minute practice session, a 50-minute qualifying session, and then a 30-minute race. That is going to be our project or our program for tonight. So here we are, getting into the car, getting the feel with the new car, shooting the audio of the car live, so you can finally hear that. There you go. And then car is basic, but we just get it out. So drive single multiplayer race, fight for position and race. So racecraft is currently being checked on us, but what we do is we check the game first and beforehand on quality. As Dennis Lindblad has also joined, we got Michael Thompson on the server already. Guys, there's 24 spots, 24 places for you to join us here. First come, first serves. So here we go, around Hungaroring. Already need to turn down the traction control, as it is quite aggressive, despite being on level 6. Oh dear. Love the sound of the Ferrari, have to say. Got nice little input lag as far as I'm concerned. Oh dear. So setting up that car for the race is going to be huge fun. We're going to do a little bit of setup in the car. Going to do a little bit of setup guiding. So probably also have wheel-to-wheel racing with the guys here on the server. Hey Max, how you doing, buddy? So if you'd like to join the server, open up your Assetto Corsa Competizione copy, go for multiplayer and have a look for a server called Michi Hoyer. Once again, big shout out to Dennis Lindblad for opening up that server. The car is very aggressive already. Does it say overboost when forgetting to shift up? I'm not even reaching the 6th gear on that track. This car feels incredibly heavy around here. That is a big fun fact, Michael, but you are right. Somewhere here is a yellow flag, and I don't know what source it is. No JT, this car doesn't very much like to turn. I'm guessing it is the safe setup though, so this is the first thing I'm going to change right here. This car doesn't even want to stop, to be fair. Oh. So the Unreal Engine already dropped out. If that happens all along, it always gives me that message here that the driver I have installed is way too, well, I would say it is way too up to date, if that makes any sense. So let's get back into the game. By this chance I can already show you how to join this server, as I beforehand want to go get back to my old settings a bit. So here we are. Go click multiplayer, in the search for server by name type in Michi, press enter. Here you are, 2 of 24 drivers. So we have 22, sorry if I'm not joining in, just 21 spots left, and then you're good to join us. You're good to race us. So we have another 65 minutes of free practice session. There you go, save preset. So we're going with the aggressive preset and see how that works. Timetables. No one has set a time just yet. We're in the free practice and we continue. So we got an hour and 8 minutes to go in the practice session. Hey Dingo, how you doing? Still not sure if the car likes to turn right now, but what I do know is the aggressive preset has definitely more turning momentum, as you can see it right here. White flag, that means there's a slow car somewhere. The aggressive setups does suit my driving style a lot more. Coming for that chicane now. Car's very tail happy though, like not the biggest grip in the rear. Also that straight between turn 8 and 9 feels a bit long. So I'm pretty sure that Assetto Corsa Competizione guys got the latest versions. latest data. So we can't fuel during the pit stops. Oh dear. Let's see whether we can at least put a lap time in free practice to get the leaderboard working. That would be the first step to see for me. Here we go. F1 Scott Golf Gaming, that's definitely very interesting information. Is it? 2 Michis. Well, there's Michael Thompson. I'm not sure why it's displayed 2 Michis. Maybe that one thing is a personal thing and the other one is the global leaderboard where it's sort to. I have no idea. K Noisen, hey there, how you doing, buddy? Well, F1 Scott Golf, there has been a hot fix of Assetto Corsa Competizione as the multiplayer was down, so maybe there was a few more things fixed, as you can throw updates out on the Steam branch quite easily there. Okay, Noisen, if you want to join, feel free to do so. This is a free to join multiplayer session right here, and who first comes, first serves. Watch out for the name Michi Hoyer in the server list, click connect and you're with us here at the Hungaroring. They've done the track very nice, to be fair. Coming around final turn to complete the first lap. We're doing a 149.5. To be all fair, I can't really read it out on the little leaderboard to the left hand side. Not sure if you can adjust the size of the HUD. But I can read out those that after turn 1 I'm ahead of my own time by 3/10, which is good. F1 Scott Golf, at least you got some kind of date where your waiting period is gonna be finished, which is great. I'm not even sure when I can go to get my equipment right here. Oh, a little bit of an oversteer into the chicane. And 7, nice and steady. Well, probably we need to go onto the desk and say, hey, there is some guy called Michi. How about bringing his name into the software? So Luca Bassini has joined us and also has put in a lap time, currently P2 153.0. So Luca Bassini, also a very passionate viewer of us. He's called Scuderia. Oh, I'm all out to the line now. Scuderia Brasinea. Correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the guys, I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. Hey there, Twiggy, how you doing? Twiggy, you got Assetto Corsa Competizione? And yeah, we nearly spin. There's a car right in front of us. So Triggy, if you want to join, watch out for the server called Michi Hoyer, which We've got an hour and 2 minutes left in the free practice before we have a 15 minutes qualifying and a 30-minute race. Everyone that's watching is allowed to join and have some fun with us here on the new build. I really like the car around here, like the track, as we got invalidated lap time for going wide. So there's Michael Thompson right ahead of us. So Twiggy, what does stop you from doing it then? Let's see if the lap time still gets counted despite it is invalidated. Because that could be just another glitch. Here we go. No, it does not count indeed. Very well done. Yeah, I'm sliding it a very lot there. F1's got gold. Oh, going wide, turn 1. The racecraft initials. Well, RC is meant for being racecraft. SA is, I think, the safety awareness or surrounding awareness. PC is meant for being pace. CC is meant for being car control. CN is consistency, and TR is, I keep forgetting about TR. So if someone can help me on SA and TR, that will be well appreciated. Because we're trying to get up and improve our lap time. The curb. Oh, there you go, TR track. What? Track knowledge. You're supposed to sleep, Twiggy. I'm too. I am too. But still I'm here. Okay, so what is TC2 then? It's the second kind of traction control. Okay, so... Wow, that bump stop rate is... No, not the bump stop rate, the wheel rate needs to be stiffened, that needs to be stiffened. Rear anti-roll, but wow. Does that car have 50 anti-roll bar settings at the front? And wow. That's quite huge though. Preload differential, that's a bit too much. Steering ratio also a bit much. Brake bias looks fine. Dampers, aero. This car got no kinda front aero variation. So here we are. Yeah, SA is a safety grade, but I'm not sure what it really stands for. Thank you, Michael Clark, for tuning in. Also, Michael, if you want to see more guided driving lessons, we do have a premiere right tomorrow evening of Hour Together with Sven Leber. I had today, so we're gonna do a premiere of that tomorrow, 21:30 CET. That is just for your information right there. Straight line control. Wow, okay. Camber. Let's save this. Save new. Call it new set. Just be very plain about it. Back. And keep driving it. Always keep it clean inside the rules. Achieve 50% racecraft to unlock. We had that already. really not allowed to touch these curbs. Oh, nice to see Amir is on the server as well. It's okay, Simracing. Welcome to the server crew. So whoever's watching here, whether you're watching on the Michi Hoyer main channel or on the Simpit Pitcrew channel, you're allowed to join the server. Look out for Michi Hoyer and just select one of the 4 available cars, so the Lamborghini, the BMW, the Bentley and the Ferrari, and feel free to join the server. As we have 56 minutes to go in the free practice session before we then head into a race session after a 15-minute qualifying, and then we have 30-minute race. So really looking forward to seeing you guys here on the server. We've got 19 more spots to fill. I see. Definitely the sim will be interesting setup wise in the future. There's a lot of stuff to set in, and I think they're doing it really well. I need to reset the gearbox. These gears are way too long. So Michael Thompson is back in the server. That's good to see. Seems like one or other guy has still some problems setting up his hardware or software, either of both. Is the car turning too much now? Go back at the setup table, as I believe some... Oh, I did not even raise the anti-roll bar here. Hold on. I'm back on the aggressive. Load, new set. Make that a bit softer. Also maybe getting the rear grips in a bit again. And beyond that... Not tires, there was something else I was looking... the gears might actually be fixed. Fuel and strategy, nope. Huh? Fuel per lap. 0.02 liters a lap. That can't be right. So save, new set, save, confirm, back and drive. Can we have a look at fuel indicators, please? So by setting from first into second. Wow. So shifting from first into second disables the pit limiter. So we see it at the bottom though, fuel left 59.5 liters. Let's see how that is into turn 4 then. 59.3, 59.2, so there is a standard fuel flow going on. So it's just the reading in the pits that is wrong. Luca Bassini meanwhile posted a lap time 1:51. Just made the aggressive setup even more aggressive. Hold on! Is the rear tyre so lit up now? Well, I'm too stupid to get out on the track again. Well, traction control. Oh yeah, lit up the rear so badly. So that is still, to me, that is still a problem of like Assetto Corsa 1. Once the rear tires are lit up, you have a hard time getting them down again. Yep. So we go back. Work again on the current sets. Oh, we just keep the car at 60 liters. That's fine. Mechanical grip. Oops. I may also have been a bit aggressive on all that. So here we go. As we have Luca Bassini in the Lambo on a quick lap. Oh, we'll just follow him. Oh, for God's sake. Did I really kill the aggressive setup? Get me at least some aero variation. That is the only thing I'm allowed to change here in order to have still a car that works. Also, there's constantly been a yellow flag waved for some reason. I'm not sure whether it's the track or whether it's that Ferrari that got like no grip whatsoever in the rear end. Like all the other cars, despite we had an aggressive setup out there, they tended to understeer a lot more and would have a general baseline stability, whereas this car likes to spin pretty much. We have further yellow flags being waved. Flag now. Hey Danielle. Yeah, still got some seconds left in that car. Feel free to join us though. Danielle, we are in a hosted lobby, so go in the server list and watch for Michi Hoyer, and then feel free to join us. Yeah, Danielle, it's not a proper sim yet. It got very good approaches, I think. And if you would ask me, I think it could become a proper sim once it's finished. And we really have to wait and see. No, it's not early. We got after midnight right here, and if I wouldn't have any 3 days off work, I would probably not sit here right now. I'm impressed by your... Did you say 43? I'm doing something very wrong here.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
48.1. Soft on the front springs and wheel rates, and just a bit stiffer at the rear. I can try that. Wasn't it a Huracan that needs all the way hard suspension? Luca Bassini meanwhile in the 149.5, so he's definitely getting at it. That's good to see. And Twiggy has joined the server. That's good to see as well. Nick Veltenar, aka Twiggy here on YouTube. So let's see. Mechanical grip. Also on the anti-roll bar. Oh, Scuderia. So that is Luca. Sadly he has to leave. Very sorry about that. Hope to see you back in the future. We're about to host a race all together in between the years. And maybe you can be part of that then. Okay, gonna change the anti-roll bar. Oh, this is already oversteery like mad. Have you played around with your right height and aero settings? Because I can feel this car like, yeah, simply spin on me now. It's not taking long until I will flip the car around. Yeah, Luca was out all day, so this was the earliest time I could do it. I know it's not very European friendly. No, right now that killed the entire balance, if I'm honest. So I've got 2 cars ahead. Let's see, maybe I can do a lap with that car, but I highly doubt it. No, thank you Luca for trying to be there and trying to hang around with us. I appreciate your time. F1 Scott, you're very right about the sound, especially the spluttering of the engine are very much like. So the car does not feel very well at all, but it appears to be quicker. Maybe I also was turning the wheel too much, I don't know. No, well, as soon as I throw in the car, too quick. Perhaps I will, Danielle. I'll need to check. Let me see. First on the current set, you set wing 13. A little less of that. Also, I want to go a little more rigid again on the front, so I keep that for now. Let's see timetables. Luca. Amir has now went into second place just by half a tenth. Amazing. Few settings. It's. Yep. Okay, so now nothing else happened apart from me sitting in the pits. Replay. Hey there, Kenny. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see the people's laps. I'll change camera. Yeah, here I am on the onboards. I'm just not sure whether the onboards have done very well. Let us see a different camera angle again. External sounds are very great, to be honest. So I can see some replays here. So them yell, I'm very happy to go on your replay once you're done the lap. Meanwhile, I'm trying my best to do here in the 40 minutes remaining. As Nick Veltner is just 3/10 behind me now on the leaderboard. So I definitely should do a lap of improvement. Maybe also the brake bias towards the front helps, I don't know. At least the rear end does not swing around as badly as beforehand. Yeah, no, but the car was way too aggressive for me, Danielle. I could not drive it the way I want to drive it. So once I was turning in, the rear end overtook me straight away. I know I did the entire opposite of what you said there. Found another 210 apparently here. Car's still very tail happy. spin out on me. Yeah, I have to fight this car a lot. 410th though, we're ahead of our own game. And I think I lost them all right here. There's Torsten. Welcome there, Torsten Scharke, on our server here. So we're into the final sector. 410th up. Maybe I should have just went on driving, as Twiggy has closed in on us by a 10th. There's not much time missing it to him until he gets us. So we are very well consulted to go quick in that lap, which we do by 2.5 tenths. 147.9. I think I have made the very same steering angle for both wheels, so for the in-game wheel and for my G29. I might need to double check though. I think that is the case. 540 for both. More early braking gives a better run through 5. Saves us 210th here. Don't fuck up the chicane. Looks good. More time benefit here for us. Oh, too bad that's all the time gone again. Final turn, go quicker though, as Twiggy has just closed in on us by 16,000. So this is a head-to-head racing game already between Nick and me. And this time we spun it around. Hey David, how you doing? So having a look on setup again. Current set is a lot better. Dumpers, I completely forgot about the dumpers here. As we need the rebound to be stiff, that's for sure, so the weight keeps. I want the traction control to be less indeed. Let's have a look. That's better. Maybe now the car wants to kill us very much. Yay, so Torsten's back. Welcome back, Torsten. Guys, if you want to join still, server is free to join. Michi Hoyer is server name. Got 31 minutes left in the free practice session before we head into a 15 minutes qualifying and a 30-minute race. So So that's the plan for tonight. Number settings seem to have helping us. Oh, too bad. I can see George Weissman having issues with the wheel. So also Thorsten has put in a 48.5 already, so that is great stuff. Good competition will be up here as we got 6 people on the server. Getting it together all in qualifying will be interesting, I'm pretty sure about that. Guess we got wave yellow flags here again. Good turn 1, keep it up. Spin. I'm feeling way more comfortable now. Despite this is not the best run, by all means. Oh, we need to wait so long to get on the throttle. Don't slide around here, we can easily find a half a second. Go a little wide though. As Twiggy has beaten our lap time by good 3/4. No, don't die. Oh, for God's sake. And now lesson number 1, always save your freaking setup. So George, the car is a lot more of a challenge to drive. I think it is a lot more tail happy. I'm not sure whether it is setup related or track related or car related really, but it feels like the BMW and all the other cars, they have been quite a bit tail happy, but it was okay and some sort of easy to manage. But with them, I'm not sure really whether I'm happy with the Ferrari. Also, the Ferrari is a very different type of car setup wise. All the other 3 cars were like, if you gave it a more stiff setup, things were all right. This one was more like it is simply tail happy and likes to spin around on you, which is a bit nasty sometimes, but oh well. They're quickly redialing the settings and stuff. As far as I had them, and hope not to be screwed over again. I quickly save it as new set number 2. Confirm. Go back. Yeah, Twiggy, there is a nice fight going on so far. That is very true. Trying to beat your lap time back, or to come back beating you. But I'm not sure whether I get a new delta now. Let's see how traction control off feels. As we also have Sasha Schuld in the room. Thank you for joining. Yeah, that was obvious, wasn't it? There's Twiggy. Also in the Ferrari here. Gonna follow him through the lines. Torsten also joined into the 48, I think. Or is that 49? No, it's the 48.507 and he should be ahead of me. Oh no, we're in the 47s, sorry. Oh, this is so difficult to read, I'm not sure if you guys can read it at all. That was a bad start to a lap. Yeah, nice. Thanks to the crash, the lap time indicator is not working. So I have fully to rely on my own. And my thoughts and my feeling whether this is a good or quick lap or not. Oops, I think the same thing happened to me and Nick. Solid entry into turn 13. As we hear the siren from the pits. Danielle is on the server and made it. Gonna look forward to see his replay. As we're coming around the final turn to fulfill this first lap. Let's see where we go. 147.4. So personal best, but still second place. Let's see how much that slide, oops, in turn 3 has costed us. As we go around here, 2, 3, up to 4/10, I guess. Let Torsten pass. Govan, actually it is, I think it has a good potential. Sound wise I think it's gonna be the new masterpiece. Way better than Race Room. And way better than anything else we had beforehand. The graphics actually would look better if I would have had higher graphic settings, because if I stream and race it, I would just get around okay, that is a buck. I would just get around 40 or 30 FPS. So that is why it's set to medium everywhere, or even low. So that is the problem, if you wanna call it like that. But yeah, in general, the game itself, it has potential. I think it really has some good approach on sim physics. Despite I might agree, as Danielle in the server right now, he will pull in some sick laps, as he did a 43.9 already, according to his own words. But Miguel, thank you so much for following. Thanks for the follow up there. Yeah, John Douglas Lord, you are right in that aspect. Like right now, we have the technology to set breathtaking graphics and stuff, but you know, the physics is what it really matters. And also physics-wise, from the first 3 cars, I would definitely agree. Physics-wise, it has high potential, and I would probably put it. After R Factor 2 and iRacing, I would probably put it the next sim level. Yeah, but that is something you could really argue about. There will be a lot of problems with the software, or in general with the cars. That need to be dealt with, and you don't have that in iRacing. You also don't have that in R Factor 2. What's that? So the 210's up. Let's get a good lap out then. First sector is going to be purple, I guess. 610 up. We're starting to finally get a grip ahead of the car. Still 610. Just don't spin around here. Wide angle for 10. Can I get a better run through 11? Yes indeed. Still climbing up on the timer there. Danielle has meanwhile put in a 46. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that, but Danielle has a finished setup already. Well, he said you need to drive the car very, very off in some regard. So at least you're gonna be tricky with that into a 46.995. Yeah, I'm on the aggressive set. And even that is a bit more tweaked, so it's even more aggressive than it would be on default. side. 1.5 tenths, can we get them in the final turn? Nope, too much of a slide. Very close though. Yeah, there is an own button for it, isn't it? As it says view option. That is where you're gonna move all the muscular stuff. Whoa. What in hell was that? 970 GTX there, Govens. So Danielle a 45.6. Let's head into replay. Now I need to see which car he is. Quit replay, timetables. He's in the 488 of Rinaldini. Meanwhile, 16 people on here, that's good to see. Okay, cancel. Oh, should probably put myself into the pits. Replay, where is the 411? That is the car I'm looking for. So lap number 2. Okay. So that lap does not really work accurately. So that is the camera we need to see. Wow. There's a lot of things inaccurate, I would say, in that replay. Also, it does not display the car's real behavior. That was me standing on the wrong side of the... I'm amazed by the braking. If not shocked. There's a lot of vibrations and a lot of car behavior not shown in this mode. How can you take them corners so easy? Dave Blair, you may want to check it because OBS says we got constant 60 FPS. Oh wow, that is sick though. I mean, no offense at all. I can see more bucks there on the lap time, to be fair. This counter is all over the place, but wow. That is sick. Camera. Okay, how do I change? There we go. So meanwhile, the server is crowded up, which I very much appreciate. And if you guys want to still join, I think we have 12 minutes left to qualify, so it's a 15-minute qualify session for a 30-minute race. So let me see, what you basically did is you broke it very late and simply maximum turned. Okay. Not really. John Douglas Lord, thank you so much for your follow up there on Twitch. I appreciate that. Wow, okay, yeah. Driving the car with the brake just seems so easy. That is not the way it should be done. I'm not sure whether it's only the Ferrari or whether this goes for all cars. Yeah, feel free to do so, Danielle. Feel free to do so, absolutely. Hey Terry, appreciate that. Wow, okay. The momentum this car has when braking and turning with this ABS setting is just biblical. But once you really spun it once, that is rip tires. I'm not sure if simply waiting for it to cool down does the job. Hey Rhinos, yeah, as far as I'm aware this multiplayer session has no issue whatsoever. The only thing what happens to me is that the game keeps crashing for every now and then. Wow, but how you can brake a car like that into a corner is... No, that is not right, guys. That is not right. Absolutely agree with Danielle here. Hey John Cena, well, I think you're referring to the things that happened at Strasbourg on Tuesday, so yesterday night. Well, what I'm about to say, of course I'm very shocked, and I feel sorry for everyone that was involved in that, and I've not really followed the news today, because yesterday you get like this information overload from everywhere. Also my Facebook is up crowded with people marking themselves in safety on the Facebook, on this Facebook service. Sorry for screwing up someone's lap there. So yeah, happily I'm fine. Happily no one of my friends or beloved are involved, but you know, I have been to this market as well, to this Christmas market, and yeah, you get settled down very much, as it is just 10 kilometers away from where I live, and you know exactly, well, if it happened another day when you would have been there, you could have just been in there as well. So it's definitely not the nicest feeling of all. Wow, the moment you can brake this car, or you can still throw that car into a turn to right, invalidated lap time, while still being on the brakes and keep it stable. That's probably the reason why this turn 4 is so easy to get. That is just no. The way I can turn the wheel, the way this car goes into a corner when being still full on the brakes, and with the ABS setting 4 of 11. So John, someone said that the first traction control is the overall traction control, and the TCS2 setting is a setting for how this traction control kicks in. So some kind of differential setting for the actual traction control. So go and just have a look into turn 1 right now, as I will miss my braking point quite badly. Look at the time delta at the top and look at how I can do that turn. That is possible with that kind of physics, and I disagree with that. That is not natural by all means. So I would expect the wheels to lock quite badly, whereas they don't. We decided to keep the rain away, as rain is pretty hard on the hardware. We do not want to make people not being able to race with us tonight due to weak hardware or anything. I'm not going to use this over hard braking technique for the Ferrari, as it would screw up my feeling for other sims, e.g. iRacing. Look at this turn 13. I got no 2070 Ti then. Definitely not. I'm on the 970 GTX still. So we got 4 minutes 20 left. I'm just trying to put on... Oh no. Well, I'm not trying to put on anything right now. As with this spin, I can go off, go set up, unfuel the car. Govan, I'm happy to do that another time and give you feedback privately on that. But right now, I'm prepping for that qualifying. 120 liters. Can we even do that race? Hey Norman, how you doing, buddy? So 3 minutes 30 left. Good job there, Twiggy. Let's follow Danielle a bit here. 146.3. Don't make contact. So Twiggy, not Twiggy, Danielle just played out skid marks, as you have seen here, into turn 5 and made that corner actually pretty perfect. I'm like, how the fuck? That is not how I think it is supposed to be. I think that Ferrari is very off in terms of a new edition. I do like the Hungaroring, I think it is quite accurate. Look at the skid marks he was doing just from outbraking himself so badly, but it is such a speed advantage. Also here again on the inside you can still see his skid marks. That is not how it should work. So we open our final lap, 1 minute 42 to go. Before we head to qualifying. Yeah, off track, too far off the track. Okay, I want to have a final big shunt though. Wow, that is just, no, that's not allowed to be doable. That was great feedback, thank you very much. Eruditis, I hope I spelled that right. Let's have a look again. Wow, now I'm just shocked by what I see right here. But being too late on the brakes. Ooh, sorry. That was not intended. Well, let's go wide again. And you're simply... No, that is not how it should work. That is a proper fuck up of physics. That is not how it is supposed to work. That's... okay, session is over. Yeah, McSultans, that is right. I'm going very much slower doing so. Because I'm simply not used to it. I didn't develop the style of driving to be quick in such kind of thing. Yeah, McLaren driving a Ferrari there. So, end of practice session. Is that a bug, or why does no name appear here? So, Danielle has put it in fast as 145.6. We have been second in 146.9. I think that... Oh, that is a Mir. So a Mir in P3 there with a 147.0. Big shout out to the guys. Thank you so much for competing in this practice session so far, as we now go in a 15-minute qualifying session. And I gonna unfuel the car to 10 liters and go out. Max, I do think it either it takes the profile name of your driver profile created, or it takes the name from your Steam account. I'm not sure. So standing 2 of... okay, 2 questions. First, how can we have 26 drivers in a 24 lobby? I mean, that in itself. Thank you very much for 24 additional drivers being here over me and Dennis. Second question. I can still see the lap time of Danielle, I can still see my own lap time and that one of Amir and Nick, who has left the server. Also Mikhail in the 47.1, is pretty close there. Sasha Schuld in the 47.2. How are they times still visible as we are in the fresh session right now, as this is qualifying 1? Go then. Our qualifying run begins. apart from the braking, I very much like the car and the physics, but the braking is off. Braking is not how a race car should be able to be braked at, especially not with 40% of ABS control or ABS being enabled. Coming around 146, but lap time didn't even count. Is that true? Did that lap not count? It says no time here. Interesting. Where did I go off? Yeah, I agree with Govan. The on-throttle behavior and the overall car behavior is good. It's just the braking that is off. I very much agree with that. I mean, the car is pretty hard to fight when racing or when lapping in general, which I think is true. It could be well bugged, yeah. I mean, we're still talking about the beta game, so that could well be it. Also the fact that I set in a lap time despite no lap time being taken. As I'm now being shown a red flag on this last post here. No, I still get no lap times. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. So let's head back into the pits. Confirm. Continue. So for some reason I don't have a lap time right there. Have you guys seen the red flag as well? So this, I believe those flags are getting waved at you randomly. That is actually how it feels like. Blue flag for nothing. Let's see whether there is some red flag out somewhere. There's a yellow again. Okay, there's damage now on the car. Very nice. There's a black flag right ahead. Pits, confirm. Continue, thank you. Maybe that is the problem as well. Speeding out of the pits, I have no idea whatsoever. Continue. So, launch. Yeah, I indeed have no fuel. So I need to go click setup. I thought when go back to pit to get a new car, but you need to click setup. So So there's where I think that yellow is waved at turn 1 randomly. Also, I do think the blue flag for turn 2 because I got no one behind me right now. Look at that yellow at that blue flag. Yellow at the exit of 3. That is waved randomly. Black. Just called that. Another black flag waved here. Yellow waved here. That post is waving blue. Yeah, they love them big times. So Sepp3 put it in. There's a red flag in 147.9. That red flag really keeps triggering me here. Anyway, we still need to qualify. And I hope that this damn lap time is going to be catched now. It appears to be Govent. Black flag here on the left hand side. Still blue flag being waved at us for turn 2. This is no good lap really. But I don't have a lap time at all right now, so I'd kind of be interested in having a lap time at all. So coming around final turn. Let's see where the clock should be at. 45, 46, 46 something, but I just getting those lap times track. Don't actually know what to say about it. That is a bug I do not really like at all. So meanwhile, also Danielle has the issue now. He's been sitting there with no time whatsoever. Or we actually got a lap time and it puts us in the right order without displaying the lap time. That could be another solution or opportunity. So we drift slided up turn 5. Shit. Yeah, so we need to go set up. Let's have a look. Timetables. I sure got set a lap time, so does Danielle. Terry Sanders in here. It's nice to see you guys. Nick Veltner is in here twice, despite I think not being on the server at all. So that went very well so far. Meanwhile, Mr. Wayne Keir is being displayed as first with a 47.7. You got DQ'd for entering the track before. To be honest, this is fully random what's going on here. But this is no biggie, as the 30-minute race needs to be started in some order, and even if it's random, it's going to be started. So racing hopefully is going to be fine. Yeah, well, Govan, just as I say, it got very nice basics and it got very nice potential. And this is the worst performance of the game since I think it started. In terms of, if you compare it to the other appearances. With that being said, I mean, you know, they have put out some content which has been very great. Mr. Close with a 35 ping teleporting around the track is also a very nice feature. Yeah, that was obvious. So I think now the car is broken again. I'm sorry. I'll just have to try it though and see if I can at least start a qualifying lap. My own happiness. I've no idea really how much fuel for the race to fill in. I would estimate 20 minutes, 20 laps indeed. Maybe a little less, so 18 laps or something. Then I think 2 point something for fuel. So probably would put it 50 liters. Oh, very nice. That is how you end qualifying. A 46.3 times updated. Okay. Where is my mouse? Hello. Right, get out the calc. I think 19.2.5. Oh yeah, there we are. 146.3 then. Good job there, Danielle, for putting it in. So those are the times. Apparently a lot of 47s, a lot of 48s. Options. Okay. Fuel? Oh, there we are.
Alright, remember, the race is long. Watch out for traffic, and remember our target is B10. Repeat, B10.
Hold the car ahead, and if you maintain your position until the green light, okay? Okay, so I qualified in second, and I'm lined up on the grid as... Can't even say what position I'm in. 17th? So that is interesting to say the least.
Green line, give it all you got. Yellow flag, be careful.
Holy shit. Hey there, Michael Clark. That is 4x for standing in the track, yeah.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Oh shit, sorry. Just slided into him. Oh, they need to fix it. Whatever it is, they need to fix it.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag,
No, Michael, I got birthday on the 16th of August, but by 13th of August I got 2 weeks off work. So I want to use that time to build a new rig entirely. Or finish a build of the new rig, if not already finished by them.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
I can see green flags waved.
Yellow flag, be careful.
So I think that was Danielle sitting in. Ooh. Holy shit! No, assembling a rig there, Michael. As you can see in the donation goal explained what is my plan. What's my position in here?
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Oh, there, Max. There you go. 11th I am, out of 30.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Not sure if I should say that was committed or... Well, and now you... Yeah, rear tires are fucked. Yeah. There's really no way to get them cold.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm already creeping around. Still most likely will spin. They're still yellow. And fatal error. You gotta be kidding me, right? Sorry, got no game sounds anymore. Neither got you. So we have a fatal error of the physics engine. And with that being said, we're still able to go. So this is definitely a new adventure game. Contact, crashes everywhere. Pond in the rear. Whoever that is. Oh, for God's sake. This is a silent death of a game, to be fair. Yep, David Payne. Oh, but guys, that is really... Might be just the, let's see how the game or how the server behaves when trying to join mid-race.
Green light, give it all you got.
Continue. So I'm on the basic set right now. Whatever set it is, but I can somewhat join mid-race, and it's the same race. It's 27 minutes to go. I'm being pointed dead last.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Meanwhile, the flags have changed, so no blue flag more for turn 1, but there is a white flag now. Well, Govind, I would not entirely wave the white flag on Assetto Corsa Competizione. There's 2 more beta releases. They are still working on the game, and I'm pretty sure they will get a hot fix out for that, as this is the first day of multiplayer availability anyway. Well, yeah, right now it's not making a very sophisticated view. Now it says I'm P9.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
You can see I can get yellow flags on the radio, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm not given any yellow flags right here visually. No, Danielle, I'm definitely not thinking that. I mean, right now the game's physics also let you exploit the physics the way you do it. I mean, the game still has massive issues, no doubt about that. Because I'm getting like 10 yellow flags noted here without seeing anything, and then there is a sign on the road. Beyond that, it still tells me that this game has known issues for my graphic card drivers, or that my up-to-date graphic card driver is not being accepted or recommended by the game, so they still need to fix that. I wonder when they do this, or whether the main game is still telling me that I'm like on a too young or too actual graphic card driver once it's fully out. So there's still a lot of things that needs to be fixed before actually being able to be released. Michael, I'm not quite sure yet whether I'm going to do some play seeds or get some ISMRS rig or do some alloy rig. I'm tending towards an alloy because it is stable. So I'm 8th meanwhile. I have no idea who my next competitor is. I did not even get bumping. He just spun on his own. No offense.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Yeah, nice. Rear tires are fucked.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Those cars sounded very much AI. Yeah, I can't do anything on those tires here. More carbon fiber of the rig. Yeah, I need to use the upcoming days very much to get or not upcoming days, but month very much to get myself a clear picture of what I want to do rig-wise. Also, as I have limited space.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Probably they call yellow flag all over the circuit once there is any
Yellow flag, be careful.
Still marks me as being PA. I have no idea where I really am. I didn't know that Life for Speed is still being developed.
Yellow flag
Yep. Michael, the rig is definitely planned to be very strong for direct drive to withstand the forces. That is 100% made sure. Whoa! That escalated quickly. So the guy that just went off has been marked as the position 2 car.
Yellow flag, be careful.
So we're now being set 7th. Oh, tricky. A rig does not need to be fancy, it needs to be solid and useful. So 16 minutes to go.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
There's a Mia.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
There is the leader of the race apparently pulling off.
We are halfway through, keep it up.
I understood give it up instead of keep it up. Fair enough. Coming around, final turn to at least set a PB. 47.3.
Personal fastest lap.
I think anything higher than that is also a health or safety threat for your wrists once you touch the walls.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Well, Michael Clark, ISMRS Racing builds a wooden rig, quite solid, and also with quite some comfort in it, as they got some pillows to fit in the seating position. So it's not like you get high comfort quality there, but that is at least softer than blank wooden planks. So we're back on some kind of preset setup, that's for sure. As the car is very stable in general. We're up into 5th meanwhile. I've no idea what my gap is.
guys. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. Sorry, Amir. Have to preserve the rear left until its temperature comes down, so that is typical for Assetto Corsa, and I think also not true or not realistic. Don't worry, Terry. I'm still going. I'm fine. I took out a bunch of guys, to be fair. Despite not intended. I like racing the Hungaroring though. The circuit offers a lot of fun once you're in the rhythm. Really needs to be set. Did run through 11 here. Really like it. So new PB, here we come into the 46s. Not bad for the safe set preset, I guess. 9 minutes to go. I don't even think I'm on the actual lead lap. Yeah, I'm trying to do that, Danielle. Also look forward to the new release of R-Fact 2 there. Porsche 911 GT3R. I've no idea when the release date is. I just think they said coming soon. Nothing else public yet. I'm third meanwhile. that Lebre? No idea, to be fair. If that is helping my position. Seven minutes 30 to go. Yep, Jason, I agree.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Tricky, is that for VR or is that I mean, I do not have a 144 Hertz at all, so I'm not sure how 360 would feel. Also, these tires do not seem like to give up at all, physics-wise, so... So also guys, what is going on that channel, we do have a guided driving lesson with Sven Leber around Daytona road course, and we're gonna do that as a premiere tomorrow, 21:30 CET, so that is 12:30 PST if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna schedule that live on this channel, and you guys have the chance to ask questions, to watch how Sven and me work together on his driving in Daytona, as he was apparently into first place learning the track. He did quite well. He also had his moment of success in the end, and he did also some Motec analysis, so you guys might be particularly interested in that. This is a spoiler alert though, we did that in German again. Because it's very native, or very easy for two native Germans to do that session in German. I have had a little more English between, so you guys from all the international work can understand. So yeah, I'm gonna schedule that in. Make sure you wanna subscribe to this channel to see how yeah, we do the Simracing Academy stuff here, as I'm trying to teach and give advice. Thank you very much, Torsten. So Totti, thank you for being here. Also thank you for racing with me here on the server. Appreciate that. Appreciate your time. Good night to you. Demente official, thank you so much for your follow-up. Welcome to the stream.
Yellow flag, be careful.
5, here we go. very quick here. Still being third, 42 people in that race meanwhile. I have totally lost oversight and overview of what is going on here.
Well done, mate. Go lap.
46.4. That is the fastest lap of the race then. That is the spin. So meanwhile is 5th. We got a minute 46 to go. That's just 2 more laps then, I guess. Yep, Govind. I agree with that, and probably that is a source of the bad driving I do in iRacing a lot. Not saying I could not do a better job on the pedals, but at least that kind of little braking I just did right here is dead zone pretty much on the G29, and it's kind of hard to feel a real impact there on iRacing, as little braking has been pretty effective there still. See you there, James. So yeah, I pretty much agree. So 26 seconds in the race still. Let's try to put in a quicker lap time if we can. I mean, I have had good races on on iRacing as well, doing a little bit of trail braking, but I think the full consistency you could have doing trail braking on iRacing, I just lack it from a twitchy pedal. The session is over. Still we're trying to get the quickest lap time overall. Not even sure if that lap time is still gonna be caught. No guys, we were not even in the finish. I did not finish a lap. Oh, that is not how an multiplayer should work in that regard. Yeah, still Govan, this is no excuse though in such way. So practice is well, we did 14 laps then. Race. I'm very sorry, I can't even say who won it. It shows me being 28th. And we're back in practice. Guys, I'm very sorry, I have no idea. And that needs fixing. That needs proper fixing. Yeah, well. Alright guys, that brings it to the end of the stream. I would like to thank everyone that has tuned in from whatever channel into the right session, into the live practice here on Assetto Corsa Competizione. I do like the game. If you would like me, if I do like the Ferrari, I would say not at all. Also, let's have a look. Single player game modes, we're just gonna do a hot lap thing. We're gonna take the Lambo. We're gonna take circuit Nürburgring, as we're gonna quickly check out whether the braking itself is as fucked up as it seems. So taking the Huracan around here real quick. And just for the sake of breaking things, we put an aggressive preset and simply go and see how that car behaves. As we sadly have more grip here apparently in the hot lap. But let's have a look. We set the traction control to 2, ABS on 4 as we had it in the Ferrari. Oh. I do not believe my Gotland bins. That car, it feels the very same. And that car feels so quick. Let me do a hot lap on this, really. Let me do one. Oh guys, no, the entire braking is fucked up. And I do not think this is track related. I mean, look how the Huracan is flying around those turns. Yeah, but the ABS it just feels too good, you know? Like I feel proper ABS on the car despite we just got level 4 of 11. Coming around final turn, see what the lap time is. Out of the stands, a 46.8. Let's try doing a proper lap then. Well, proper lap does not mean sliding any exit of 1. Huracan feels so much better than the Ferrari. Might be track grip related though. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, let me turn ABS off.
Alright, your lap is invalidated because you've got the track. Try to stay on the track next time, please.
So ABS is off now. That is how proper ABS is, or how ABS should work once it's off. Between you and me guys, honestly. There's a lot of braking performance in general on the car. Yep, ABS seems being fucked up. Let's see, ABS still turned off. ABS 1.
Your lap times are validated. Please try to stay on the track.
ABS 1 is like easy. Just turn in and wait for the car to turn. That is not how it should be, by all means. Alright, one proper lap. Let's see if we can get in the 45 out of the stand. Love the sound of the Huracan, I have to say.
Alright, your lap is invalidated. Try to keep it on the black stuff.
So Danielle, you did 43.9, out of the box that you were 44.8. It is an invalid lap though. Okay, Nathan. So hot lap mode has a lot more grip than what we had on the server there, Danielle, just for your information there, if you're still watching by chance. I know it's quite late here in Europe already. Want to get this lap time in now though. Fine so far. pretty good lap around here. Lap time,
Well, not many. Personal fastest lap.
44.1. It's a different car though, I admit. Well, that puts at the end of the day.
Please try to stay on the track.
Also, guys, remember we had Emmanuel Finke here back on the stream when we did the release number 3, as he is a BMW driver there. And he also said like the curbs are pretty much way too inaccurate. You can't really write them on the sim, whereas the cars in real life can really much handle those curbs. So I basically agree with what Govan said, also with what Mr. Söchling has said. So that is basically true. Yeah, that's it, guys. That was the release, early beta release number 4 stream for today, and for Assetto Corsa Competizione. So the game is going, you know, last time I easily said the game is going the right direction. Let's face it, on throttle physics good, tire physics no idea. The fact that when you slide or spin or got spun around, that your tires are so heated up that you lose grip like in real ice is not sure if it is real. If they have real data, it might be real. I have no idea. Not Porsche physics, Ferrari physics, not sure. That car is really dancing around on the rears. It feels heavy, it feels lazy, it feels no grip whatsoever. Whereas the Huracan felt pretty easy to drive now. So yeah, we have to see. Thank you very much, JT. Enjoy your time there. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being here and sharing the time. We have to see what kind of direction this game goes. Till the last time, I considered this Assetto Corsa Competizione game to be a simulation for the future, to be a simulation that I like to run in the future. This image has got a hit this night, that's for sure. No worries, we're still being in beta, we're still being in work in progress area, but what I've seen today is just critical. That's just, I mean, you know, ABS is on the car now for 4 times, and right now I had to see that it is broken. So that in itself, we need to see where the future is. They still got 3 or 4 months to go and finally develop until a full release. Yeah. It is a solid base, just like Govan says. It's a solid base. Still, it can turn out to be really good, but it could turn out to be just the next disappointment, like Project Cars 2 is. And speaking of Project Cars 2, they've just announced that they start developing the Project Cars 3. Like, guys, get out decent sim physics, please. Anyway, beyond that, you're right, Govan, the sounds are biblical. Like, I love the Huracan sound, can't do anything about it. Whereas I'm not the most massive fan of GT3 sounds anyway, despite they sound pretty brilliant, but the Huracan, that just blows my mind. So what else is going on here in the future? We will have a question and answer stream with me between New Year and Christmas. We're also gonna have a community race being held between Christmas and New Year. That's gonna be set up in the future few days and gonna be promoted on my channel. Beyond that, tomorrow we got the guided driving lesson premiere, so the video of Sven Leber learning the track around Daytona road course. He has never done racing before at Daytona. His next race is the LMP2 again in the M1 endurance race around Daytona. road course, so that is the track of challenge. He's going to have, well, he actually had a good time with me there. He learned a lot, and you guys are going to get seen tomorrow what we discussed about. We also had Motec live analysis for over 20 minutes. That is also to be seen tomorrow. The premiere will be live at 21:30 CET. So I'm gonna upload the video, schedule the premiere, and you guys hopefully join us tomorrow for a little chat, for a little bit of discussion, if you want to see what's going on there. Yeah, JT, thank you very much. But basically that is, I was so hyped for Project Cars 2, and when I opened the game for the very first time, I did 2 hours on it on a stream, and I was massively disappointed. I was saying disappointed, I was really disappointed. And you know, I was looking forward to a game. Here we are, 12 hours of gaming time in Project Cars 2. Now you can see it, 12 hours. Last time played, 2nd of July. Project Cars 1, 26 hours. Iron 1, thank you so much for your follow-up. So Project Cars 1 disappointed very much. 17th of May 2005, the last time I was on that sim. Then Project Cars 2 came out, 12 hours. 2nd July this year. Assetto Corsa Competizione, 12 freaking hours already. So, and I'm pretty sure I open up that game before I open up that game again. Also, F1 2018, 50 hours already, so that is a clear message. Assetto Corsa, 113 hours. So there you guys seen what I'm thinking about other sims right now, or basically that sim. Have a little look. R Factor 2, 1386. That is sick, isn't it? Let's see if I can find iRacing. 144, but I'm not subscribed very early, or since very long, to this version here on Steam. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Looks nice, sounds like a nice, but turns out to be epic fail when it comes to physics. That is what Project Cars 2 is being summed up. No offense to them devs, but they did a bad job. Full stop. So yeah, beyond that, yeah, Project Disappointed 3. We'd rather not get too deep into that right now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope some of the Assetto Corsa Competizione devs are watching in silence. Wink, wink. And I hope you guys had your notes out. So there is a bunch of stuff you guys need to fix. Nonetheless, though, you've done a good job on the sounds. I think you also do a good job on the looks of the game. DX11, DX12, I'm not sure. So keep that up, but don't underestimate the impact of the physics in the approachability of the community. Alright guys, anyway that's it. It's 2:30 AM, need to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Simpit. I'm Michi Hoyer, and I'll see you guys out on the track.